Wait. So first off, this lady is from Mass Effect, right? What's her name? Not the voice actress. It's probably not. I'm saying this character is basically a... What is her name? Tally? Also, why is she weirdly sexy? Anyway, so we're in here. Oh, okay. So, oh, that's kind of fun. Her, like, wings? These are wings, right? I was kind of going through this story. I'm supposed to go through, like, this kind of lair of Cthulhu, ancient Atlantis place. One thing I don't enjoy about Guild Wars 2, and this is not unique to Guild Wars 2. It's water combat, baby. It's just not great. What is it about water combat that just, like, unless it feels like I'm actually flying and it's air combat? Also, oh god, wait, am I dying? What's happening? But there's something about just kind of movement through water that just kind of sucks. I cannot wait to get the skimmer to be... Is it this guy? Oh. It's this thing. Huh? Let's go ahead and just kill him. He's gonna explode. And yeah, the Mass Effect character is Talizor. Okay. So, that's fun. That's... Oh, Rotmouth, huh? And I don't know if I'm, like, maybe missing something in terms of just, like, I just haven't seen any other weapon besides a spear and a spear gun. Is there another thing that I can use? In fact, using a spear... I feel like a spear would be a fun, like, on the surface, like, land weapon to use anyway, right? I don't know, that would be kind of cool. It looks like a cool weapon. Indigo Flower, thank you for sending me gold to cover because I was broke because of the jackal. That was, again, super nice of you. You guys are super nice. Again, I'm like, if no one sends me anything ever again, that's perfectly fine. I'm having a great time. It's I don't expect anything. I feel like I gotta say that every time. But it has just been a nice little surprise. This, again, I'm gonna reiterate, that was not a call for someone to send me, like, an exotic face mask thing. It's fine, I'll get one, don't worry, I will. But find a way into the cathedral. Okay, so I'm just gonna explore into... I mean, I feel like... Is this Abaddon? Is that the name of, like, some character from Darksiders? What is Examine, here we go. Activate the switch, here we go. Voted of the Deeps. Oh, you're... Okay, you're a bad guy. Why? What is happening? Who's making that attack? Them or Zai? I don't know what's going on. I guess I'm supposed to fight this. This is so exciting. This is great. This is... Now listen, like underwater traversal, it's gonna be sick with the skimmer once I get that going. But as far as... Wow, whatever that attack is just knocks me out from even doing Shake It Off. Okay, so we beat... Oh wait, no, not yet. There we go. We beat this person... Show me the... You're gonna... Oh, now you're gonna show me. I've earned your respect. I'll be honest, I completely forgot why I'm doing this mission to begin with. We just fought the army invasion, Zhaitan's invasion of the Fort Trinity. And we won. It was a cool... That was actually a very cool mission. I'm actually really enjoying the campaign against Zhaitan. It is... Like, the back and forth between, you know, like, they take Kyle Island, we get Kyle Island back, you know, we get set up with a thing, they launch a massive invasion. It's super cool. I really, like, it's very one-sided. It reminds me of kind of, it feels like a better zombie invasion fantasy story than the Game of Thrones. The show, okay? I'm talking about the show. It is... But one thing that I did appreciate about in that story, at least from what they showed me in the show, is kind of you got glimpses of the other side. You got glimpses of the White Walkers and what they were doing. You know, like that scene. One of the coolest, creepiest scenes in that show is when you see the White Walkers, like the king of the White. What's his name? The Dark? No, what's his name? The Night King. The Night King. And he picks up a baby, like far in the north, whatever, and then he like he does like a little magic spell with his hand or something, and then. The baby's eyes turn blue, implying that that's how they make more White Walkers. At least that's his method. Very interesting scene. Did not play out to be anything really that interesting by the end of the show, obviously. But I'm missing this. I'm missing that from Zhaitan. Like, show me what's Zhaitan up to. I don't need to know like every single detail and have it plotted out, but just kind of some scenes with him, so he's not just this name that keeps being repeated over and over again, but I don't even know what he looks like other than some silhouettes. I mean, that in itself can be kind of cool that, you know, like, I don't know what he looks like or anything, but there's just, I guess, are the well, okay, so correct me then on this, because I actually don't know that much about the lore. Are the dragons, which are the bad, like, they bring the end of the world, do they have personalities, or are they just strictly kind of treated as forces of nature? Part of a cycle that is supposed to happen, and there's nothing else really to them other than they just... No, they have to be something else, because Zhaitan is, like, leading an army. He's, like, plotting invasions and all that stuff, right? So there has to be something to him. I don't know. Maybe it's a spoiler to kind of go further into that. I don't know. One thing that I can say is that since I am enjoying, besides this mission, the story missions so far, ever since the plot kind of shifted to Zhaitan, from my personal story to Zhaitan, since I'm enjoying those, I'm kind of really anticipating the expansion stories. Like, I got a glimpse of it in Path of Fire. I played, like, the first mission, but it seems really cool. Maybe the story element is something that they really nail later on. I don't know. Oh, I have to examine. Okay, now I gotta... Oh, each time, huh? I gotta kill one of you? Oh, God, how much better it would be if I could just, like, use my axes. Am I the only one in this? Does anyone enjoy underwater combat? Is this something that gets better later on? Or is underwater combat just kind of this? All things considering, it's not terrible. It's just clearly much less fun than normal fighting. The other thing I'm kind of curious about, actually, again, maybe a spoiler, I'm asking a lot of questions, is, are there any story missions that I do later on that actually involves other players? That's not a spoiler, right? That's just like, yes. I guess the implication of, like, are there any co-op story missions? Does that exist in MMOs? Does that exist here in Guild Wars 2? But yes, I am just kind of trying to beeline through the story a little bit because it's fun. It is fun. I just want to fight Zhaitan, get over with, and just, like, start Heart of Thorns. Oh, wait, are we done? Are we done with the water? Oh, hell yeah. Alright, hold on a second. Can I... Oh, I can't use mounts. Oh, I can't use mounts. I get it. Oh, wait, am I being attacked? I get... someone explains that just, yeah, canonically, chronologically, mounts don't exist for us as, like, a player at this point in the story. Obviously, I mean, that comes later in Path of Fire. Oh my gosh, the entire Heart of Swarm. Heart of Swarm? Heart of Thorns. That means all the story missions in there are also not going to have mounts. Alright, whatever, it's fine. But they will have gliders, right? So at least that'll be... I'm sure there'll be some fun things with that, right? Oh, okay, here's some... This thing's open. Here we go. Here we go. Yes! Here we go. What am I supposed to do? Oh, yes! We're fighting this ghost now. Those are some cool swords. What is she using? Some, like shark bone swords? I don't know. Okay, so now they're gonna do that. That means I'm gonna get to... Alright, illusory essence. Oh! I can fight with this thing? Alright, let's just put this back. Oh! Alright, we did this. Opens this door. This is a longer, more complex... This is a dungeon. This is a Zelda dungeon. But you know what this is kind of reminding me of? Again, this is not the first time, too. There are some aspects of Guild Wars 2, like places like this. No, actually, you know what this does remind me of? What's it, that Poseidon ride at Islands of Adventure? But besides that, whenever I see some kind of, like, ancient ruin, like, with some water underground, whatever it may be, I kind of start to think about Jak and Daxter. It's, like, my favorite. The Altar of Secrets, center of the temple. Yeah, this looks cool. Yeah, Jak and Daxter is, like, my favorite game series of all time. I haven't played it in a while. I really should revisit it. I know that its controls are a little bit... don't hold up as well as, say, something as like Ratchet and Clank compared to today, but it is, wait, what am I supposed to... Oh, examine. Activate switch. I'll activate this switch, too. Oh, was that a bad idea, actually? Oh, right. I didn't think that through. Uh-oh. This is it. We have her. I'm beating the game. The game is mine. She's in. I win. Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of that. The portal gates, the Asura gates? Is that what they're called? They remind me of Jack and Daxter technology, the precursor technology. It's, I don't know, just kind of... Oh, cutscene. Oh, there she goes. Whoa. What?
No slave creature. We serve our oaths, and those oaths demand your death.
So be it. To death and beyond.
Oh my god. Oh my god, this is what I was talking about. Eye of Zhaitan? Risen Jet. Whoa! Hell, okay. Oh, we're only fighting this guy. Okay. Rock and roll! Eye of Zhaitan? That's like the mouth of Sauron. Or something. That's pretty sick. Hell yeah, I didn't know that there were like generals within his army. I thought it was just some mindless horde. Oh. Alright, this mission actually turned around for me. Last section got to be not water fighting, and I got to see a little bit more into the forces of Zhaitan. Very cool. She's gone. She disappeared. Oh, okay, I'm supposed to dive. Is that what's happening? Oh. And, oh, hey! Wait. Anyway, very cool. Liking the missions. Yeah, I'll just be putting a little bit. Okay, let's get out of the water. Let's go up here. I cannot wait. Yeah, looking forward to it. I guess, is the story long? Now that I didn't really even think about it. I guess an MMO story altogether would be long, right? All things considering. Like, I'm doing a story of a game that's 10 years old at this point. More than. So I probably got just hours and hours and hours of content. And by the way, these bone ships, Zhaitan's bone ships, are these not just straight ripped out of Pirates of the Caribbean?